Action to take is get these people help, because every time they get the person that did these shootings, it's always the same story. This person was bullied, this person has mental issues, and you can't tell me that not one person in that man or child's life knows something's wrong, but they don't do anything about it. The bullying needs to stop, but also people need to talk to their kids and see what's going on with them, or if they recognize a mental issue early on, they need to nip it in the bud right then and there. This is why I'm turning 30 this year and I still don't have any kids, because I'm scared of what could happen. This world is crazy and we all want world peace, but we got to work together to get that peace. We can't just, dream and wish about it and not take a step forward.
Alright guys, let me see if I can do this. I'm trying to turn up the brightness. So I'm heading home from my parents' house right now. Let's talk about this bully stuff again. Who's ready for it? If you're a bully, I dare you to watch this video. It's not like you care. So I'm listening about how Kelly Clarkson made a speech and about this bullying, and she's like, what do we need to do differently? And they're just talking about it. They're like, people need to talk to their kids. It's not so much about gun control. It's about, sorry about the mess in the back. I'm heading back from my parents and the kids are sleeping. It's not so much about the gun control, because that's going to take a long time. It's about the bullying, and people say such hurtful things and don't think about it. People are so mean. I don't even care, alright? There's this girl that I know, and she doesn't watch what she says. I'm not trying to put you down if you're watching this, but this is just me, and if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I'm the type to tell you how I feel. I'm the type to, if something's bugging me, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm sorry it has to be like this, but I just can't talk to you. There's this specific person that I have in mind. She's a mother, and she is such a bully, and to the point where she threatens to slap you around in public, to the point where she will threaten to beat you with your kids in your hands. And it's over the stupidest things. There's people out there threatening to hurt each other. There's so many words in my head that I can't say all of them at the same time. Being evil and being mean is not gonna get you anywhere. Why do you want to hurt other people? Why do you want to make people feel bad? Work on yourself. I know it doesn't feel like you can, but it's possible. People get through the craziest things. There's people out there that just want health, and they just want to be healthy. They just want, it's possible to get past the really low point in your life. I know sometimes you wake up and you don't think you can make it. I remember feeling like that. And when you look at what other people have to go through in life, just want another day to just be with their kids. They just want extra time with their kids, and they don't have it. There's people out there that have it worse than you. There's people out there that don't even get to say bye to their kids or something, I said this in my last video. Don't be the quiet one in the group. If you see that your friends are being mean to somebody, don't go be one of them. Stop it. Don't wait. That person could go home and want to hurt themselves, or even worse. I just don't like to say it. That person can go home and want to kill themselves because of the words that you say, or the words that other people are saying, your friends, or dude, this Friday, I didn't want to send Isaac to school, and sorry that I'm crying, and I feel like such a bad parent, but I'm scared, and I feel like a bad parent because he had a talent show, and he's like, Mom, it was a whole bunch of things that kind of piled up on top of each other. But he's like, he told me last minute, we have a talent show and I don't know what to do. And I was like so stressed out. He had a game and I had to worry about a bunch of things. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me earlier? And then last minute in the morning, he's like, I don't want to go. I don't know what to do. I don't have any talents. And I'm like, of course you have talents. Like, you have so many talents. Why wouldn't you want to go? And I'm not the type to let him give up. But like, Jason's phone wakes you up with the news, and it's just talking about, like, right before bed that night, I was watching, or maybe it was in the morning early, I can't remember, but people were putting shoes in front of the White House, and it was like 7,000 or more, I can't remember, and they were putting shoes in front of the White House for every person that has died in a mass shooting since, like, I think it was Sandy Hook, correct me if I'm wrong. And I just saw like these little Hello Kitty shoes and I fucking started crying. And I closed my phone and I was so mad. Like, why do people have to go do that? Like, when is the world gonna be better? Will it ever get... When will people say, oh, it's not worth it, be nice? People find the dumbest reasons to go after other people. The dumbest reasons to go make someone feel so bad about themselves. We don't need more shitty people in this world. Don't be one of them. I'm so scared to send Isaac to school, and I told Jason, I didn't tell him he didn't go to school because he gets mad if he ever doesn't go to school, and it's not because he's sick or, you know, he doesn't like him to miss school, and neither do I. But I told him, I was like, babe, I was scared. I got anxiety. I told him, I was like, it's to the point where I want to homeschool my kids. And he's like, you can't live in fear of that. I am though, I'm sorry. It's kind of hard when I'm so anxious to go pick him up, and it's hard when they're your everything. Let's come together. Let's stop being jealous of each other's bodies. Let's stop being jealous of each other's nails. Like, I get so jealous when my friends have pretty brand new nails, and I'm like, you know what, I don't need that. I'm gonna have my own nails. I'll paint my own nails. Like, nothing against people that get their nails done. So many things make me mad, and I'm mad for 0.5 seconds, like Gary Vee says. He's mad for 0.5 seconds and he's over it, because it's not worth it wasting my energy and time and mindset on that one thing. There's people out there that would do anything to have more days to live, and there's people out there that would do anything for health. You could have all the money in the world and you just want health. Everybody says it. What you want is health. I see people like Ellen and Oprah and so many people that do such good things in the world. Why can't people just come together? Why can't girls come together and motivate each other? It's everywhere. Like I saw this video about a mom that was so embarrassed at the store because her kids were screaming, or her kid was screaming. She was doing everything she could to make him or her stop, and she couldn't. She started getting embarrassed and like looking around, and she there was a bunch of people around, and you could tell she did everything, and all of us go through it. Everyone goes through it, and she made eye contact with the wrong person in that group, and the person just goes, like, I hate that. That's happened to me. Be nice. Like, it's happened to you, I bet. And I'm sure you were a kid like that too when you were little. Be nice. That could kill her whole day. And the lady that did the video was like, why is she so worried? She didn't have to go home with that screaming kid. Why is she freaking out about it? You could have just smiled and said, it's okay, we've all done it. We've all been through it. I mean, like, you got this. You're doing great. When I'm out in public and I see a pretty girl I tell her, I'm like, you're so pretty. And I don't bullshit people. If someone's pretty, I tell them that they're pretty. If I see a girl that is out with her boyfriend on a date, and you can tell they're out on a date, I tell her, you look so gorgeous. I love your outfit. I just always make sure to compliment people out. If there's an elderly lady walking along, I always make sure my kids, not always, but if I have time, I help her with her things, or I have my kids help her with her things. Or one time I made Isaac buy an elderly lady a sunflower, because sunflowers make me happy, and they're yellow, and yellow is bright and cheery, and I had him go give it to her, and I told him, that feels good, right? Make your kids do things like that. They'll become the best grown-ups one day. Teach them how to be nice and think that way. The way I think to myself, one day he'll think like that and make his kids get someone a sunflower when he's a dad one day, because he remembers doing that. He remembers his mom making him do that, you know? If I ever see someone going through a hard time on Facebook or something, I tell them, I'm here if you need to talk. I'm truly here if you need to talk. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're mean. I don't care. I don't care. I'm here to listen to you, and I won't judge you. I'm here to be your friend. If you need a friend, I'm here. I'm just giving out my social media info, and I'm here, you guys. Like, you don't have nobody, so don't use that as an excuse to be mean or something. Just be nice. It's funner than being mean. There's someone out there that'll care. You're not alone. Do things differently. If you see somebody being mean, stick up for the poor person that's dealing with it. Not everyone has a voice strong enough to say something. I've been bullied. One time when I was in middle school, I was crying my eyes out because my friend was talking a lot of crap, and somehow I was in there backing her up. And then all these older kids got together in a huge bunch of like 20 or more and followed me and that girl home, or to her house, and I was scared. I thought I was gonna die because that had never happened to me before. And I still remember every single person that was in that group, and there was a lot of them. And if you're watching this and you remember being one of those people, I'm not gonna forget your face. There were guys in there too. There was this guy in there threatening. He was going, oh, you want to beat me up? Go, let's go right now. You want to beat me up? To my friend. A guy. I remember him. They made me want to kill myself, man. I remember that. I thought the whole world hated me over a little mistake, that simple mistake that everyone makes. Hope to God my kid never feels that way. No, my kid will never feel that way. I'm not gonna let my kid feel that way. I'm gonna make sure they're okay all the time. And it was all over something so stupid. And all those people thought they were so tough. If I can't remember what it was about, then it obviously wasn't that important to be there scaring someone like that. Shame on you guys. Don't be part of that crowd, you guys. Don't be part of that crowd, please. It's not worth it to make somebody feel that bad inside. It's not worth it. It's gonna take such a long ways to make the world a better place, but it just takes people to do things differently. And if you're not a mean person, how about trying to be extra nice of a person by doing good deeds? And if you have kids, it's no one else's job to go make sure that they turn out good. It's no one else's job to make sure that they do nice things one day too, and then pass that on, and then their kids pass that on. It's your job to do that. Go make them cut someone's grass. Go make them help them with their groceries. Go offer to, if you see someone older, elderly, then whatever they're doing, they would not mind some help. Make them, teach them values, because the the problem with right now is they need to be